Before the frost, before the lies, before the first thread snapped, 3 kingdoms breathed in uneasy peace. But peace here was never more than a whisper. Something is shifting in the dark, in the cracks no one sees, in the shadows no one dares to speak of. Not yet. Not enough for them to understand. But soon the world will remember what it tried to forget. Legend says there is a kingdom where truth has a voice and lies cannot hide. A place woven not by stone and iron, but by threads of moonlight. She sees everything. Some call her blessed. Others
North
say
Gate.
No mortal should bear the weight she carries.
Hold still, Whelp. You run like a rat.
But they speak her name with reverence. For as long as the silver loom answers to her, the kingdom stands in harmony.
Your Majesty, the northern villages report famine again.
Them promises. Empty ones cost nothing. People of Emberhold, look at the greatness we forged. Prosperity, strength, glory. This is the world you deserve, and I alone will ensure it thrives. Stand firm beneath your king's light. Let not the trembling earth trouble your hearts. The shadows that creep below are mine to tame. Yours is only to follow.
The road's too quiet. Folks stay indoors now. They whisper more than they speak.
Aye.
The whispers travel faster than we do. Dark things from the north. People say shadows moving where no man walks.
I dreamed of the forest again. The cold wouldn't move. It was inside me this time. And the shadow, so creepy.
Same dream as before?
I was lying in the forest. I couldn't feel my hands, my feet. I remember thinking I was already gone. And then I saw a shadow.
That was the night I found you, near the tree line. You were barely breathing.
Easy now, Dove. Stay a moment. Let's see those fair markings of yours.
Your hand should not wander where it is not welcomed.
Witch! She is a witch.
My king, forgive the intrusion. There has been a massacre in Ashmere.
Ashmere. That village is under Emberhold's protection. What sort of massacre?
Not by raiders, not by rebels. The wells froze solid, and the people, all of them, were torn apart, vanished. No survivors.
Seal Ashmere. Burn what you must. No rumor spreads without my voice. Cancel the council tonight. Make my horse ready.
Lord Ravion is coming. Get prepared. Ravion, King of Embers, you return to us.
Lady Seraphine, your presence is ever a comfort. You look radiant as ever.
My king, you seem troubled today.
You already know what is happening.
The massacre on the northern road. My king, enough shadows for today. Let us go to the Watcher ceremony. The Watchers, tattoos girls. They will tell us what they see. Begin.
My king, the sun lies heavy on you today.
Does it? Or does it only reflect what already burns inside you?
Your fire is restless, cracking, hollow at the center.
Do you know what waits for flames that climb too high?
I am not afraid of heights, girl.
It is not the height that kills a king. It is the thinness of the ledge beneath him.
And whatever slips through the cracks never walks in light. Something is coming.
What is coming? Speak plainly.
We cannot speak plainly, my king. Plain words break under heavy truths.
Something stirs beyond the horizon of seeing. A hunger sharpened by cold.
Ash to crown, flame to bone. The king comes alone. Blood wakes the home. Frost feeds the forgotten. And the king will choose between desire and dew.
Friend, the council gathers tonight in the old mill. Come, Willem, your voice is needed.
Very well.
Hear me, lads, for the times grow crueler than any storm. Lord Draith takes our girls for his bidding, takes our harvest for his armies, and leaves our tables empty, while winter creeps upon us like a starving beast. Aye, winter is coming, and if we stand apart, one by one he'll break us. But together, we are more than peasants and miners. We are Ironfield. So stand with me, for our wives, for our daughters, for a winter that will not spare the weak. Ironfield bends no more.
These are not battlefields. These are the hands of our fathers, the graves of our mother's labor, the bread that fed every child you see standing here. They call us rebels for wanting to live without kneeling, for wanting to die as people, not property. They take our grain, they take our daughters, they take our silence for loyalty. And when we finally speak, they send steel instead of words. I will not promise you victory. I will not lie and tell you the cost will be small. But I swear this, if Ironfield burns tonight, it will burn knowing we stood. If our names vanish from the king's records, they will remain written in this soil.
Not as cattle, not as servants, but as people who said enough. So if the Iron Legion comes, let them find farmers who fight. Let them find miners who strike back. Let them find a valley that remembers its own name. For Ironfield! For Ironfield! For Ironfield!
My lord, news from Ironfield. The farmers have gathered in the village square. They've abandoned the fields and raised banners. They speak of lost daughters, my lord. Of carts emptied of grain. Burdens have grown heavier than their backs can bear.
Ironfield forgets its place and the cost of defiance.
My lord, they gather in great number. Word spreads quickly across the countryside.
We break the crowd before it thickens, take their banners, and burn them in the village square. And if any man raises his voice again, make certain he never raises it twice.
As you command, my lord.
Anyone there? I won't hurt you, boy. My name is Leora. What is your name?
My name is Arlen. They killed everyone.
Then stay close to me. The world is breaking open, and no child should face it alone. The forest isn't safe. The roads are deadly. Ironfield is gone. We need to go to Commonreach Citadel. I need to find someone there. She will help us. It is far from here. Too far from the trade roads for armies to linger. Too close to the old stone to be claimed.
Where is Commonreach Citadel?
It is City of Refugees. A place built entirely on trust, shared survival, and the belief that people can protect each other without authority. There is no guard.
People say that long before, a single sorcerer walked the wild lands, carrying a kind of power no one had ever seen. Not fire or frost, not blood magic, but pure, uncorrupted energy. Wherever he went, the air warmed, shadows softened, and hearts calmed. Those who longed for peace felt him from far away and followed. Wanderers, exiles, healers, and gentle souls. One night, under a rising silver moon, he stopped on a high plateau and placed his hand on the earth, as if speaking to something deep beneath it, the memory of the land itself. A warm pulse moved through the ground. People felt their minds clear, their breath steady. They knew instantly, this was the place. Homes formed, paths connected, a peaceful community grew. Commonreach Citadel, not by command, but by resonance. As the city prospered, kings tried to claim it. They marched armies, sent threats, demanded surrender. But none ever succeeded. Not because Commonreach had walls or guards, but because the sorcerer's pure energy had soaked into the land itself. Greed and violence simply could not take root there. Ambition crumbled, intent scattered. Armies lost their will. One by one, they all turned back. Commonreach needed no soldiers. Its peace protected itself, a quiet light stronger than any blade.
The massacre in Ashmere was not caused by raiders or wild beasts. Something else happened there.
Ashmere. That village lies in the cold fringe of Emberhold. Too far north for firely lines, too close to the old mountains. If frost appeared there, it means the barrier is thinning faster than we feared.
Survivors speak of shadows moving on their own. Some say they rose from walls. Others say they heard voices after the fires went out. These are the first signs of Hollowbound activity.
Legend says, when the frost breaks, 2 children will rise, one marked by light, one carrying the echo of shadow.
True. She is the child who can touch the veil, the thin boundary between the living world and the frozen depths beneath it. And he is the echo of Hollow, a bearer of trauma whose pain still whispers where the veil has cracked.
Do not forget. The silver moon thread has been touched. Lysara's loom is breaking, and the world is listening for who will answer.
Shanari velhan etri mora lete vanaru. Shanari velhan trimora lete vanaru. Shanari velhan trimora lete vanaru. Shanari velhan.
Shanari velhan etri mora lete vanaru.
I have waited many winters for two like you.
The shadow is coming. We have a lot to do. Ironfield fell because of shadows.
It fell because of Draith. His soldiers, they've butchered us. They called it justice.
Draith has forgotten the weight of truth. Power turned him hollow long before the Hollowbound ever woke. There are men who destroy with swords, and men who destroy with lies.
So the Hollowbound, are they monsters or victims?
Both. They once had names, but they chased shadows, followed the wrong voices, and lost themselves completely. Now they exist only as echoes, puppets of a deeper frost. Listen to me both. What I'm about to say concerns the world far beyond your pain. You two were meant to find each other. The mark she bears and the echo you carry are 2 halves of a prophecy older than kings.
What prophecy?
The Veilborn will guide the Echo Bearer, and the Echo Bearer will choose the fate of the Hollowbound. You are the frosted veil, half warmth, half ice, born to resist what corrupts others. Where shadows erase identity, your light restores it. And you are the echo of Hollowbound. The Hollowbound are incomplete without that lost piece. And when a thing of shadow is broken, it hungers to be whole. There is an old saying, older than crowns, older than kingdom, where frost meets echo, the world either mends or breaks. The frost in her veins and the echo in yours, they call to the same darkness. Stay close to each other.
What are we supposed to do? I can't fight shadows. I can't even fight fear.
He carries this echo, and I don't even know how to control my frost. What strength could we possibly have?
You both seek strength like warriors do, but your strength is not found in force. It is found in understanding.
Understanding what?
Yourselves, and the darkness tied to you. Strength comes when you choose what the darkness inside you becomes. You must become what the Hollowbound fear most.
And what is that?
2 souls who refuse to break.
You should go. Shadows are coming. He is outside. He is a sorcery. He will help you. Remember this. When you feel broken and hurt, when you walk the path within, the power bound to you will open its eye.
The substance you seek is spoken of only in forbidden texts. They call it the dark smoke, mind poison said to twist thought, cloud judgment, and bend a person's will until obedience feels like their own idea.
This should be impossible. The poison threads can mislead.
The Hollowbound have 3 shapes, not one.